Hey, you guys. Ari Squires here. I haven't been on here in a long time. I've been working, which I want to talk about today, doing the work. So, welcome those of you that are on here for the replay. Excuse my lighting, I'm in my bedroom. Just came in here to do some reading. I've been very intentional about putting in the work and, creating different habits and really, focusing on mastering myself and just, being better all around the table, because I'm realizing what success really is, what it really looks like, what it really feels like. And so I just kind of came in here really quickly to just do some reading. I'm reading this book. I'm reading two books actually right now. How many of you guys are like me and read two books at the same time? Like, one book has to be business, where I'm like really like learning something new and developing new habits, and then another book is more of a novel base, but it's still learning. Like, I'm reading the book by Noah. Where is it at? It's downstairs because I'm reading that one downstairs, but it's by Noah. What's his name? The one that's on the Daily Show. And it's an old book. It's a New York Times bestseller, and it's called Born a Sin. You guys, that book is so good. He talks about first of all, he's a comedian, so the book is hilarious. And he talks about him growing up in South Africa as a young boy. And it's just so good. I love it to death. And they have the young adult version for the kids. So I bought my son one who's also reading it and enjoying it. So we're kind of reading it together. I'm further ahead than he is, which is good because I can make sure that he's actually reading by asking him questions. But it's a great book. And then I'm reading The Four, which is phenomenal. I'm telling you, every entrepreneur, we all should be reading all the time, but it's really like, it's making me just mentally step my game up and put in the work, because like, The Four is about how Facebook, Amazon, Facebook, Amazon, gosh, you guys, the top four internet companies in the world. I don't know. I can't think right now because I got a lot on my mind right now. But it's a great book, and it's actually really helping me step my game up mentally and put in more work and just playing even bigger but smarter, and realizing, man, what we don't know, we don't know. We have to learn. There's no reason whatsoever for us not to have knowledge, because there's so many people willing to give it to us through books, through conferences, through mentorship, through coaching, through just Facebook's lives, through Instagram stories. I mean, the information, like, we live in a world where, listen, there's no excuse for us not to have the knowledge, okay? There's no excuse. But at the end of the day, you guys, it's what we do with the knowledge. They say knowledge is power, but I say no, it's not. Knowledge is only powerful if you do something with it, right? If you do something with it. So you guys, I'm telling you, as I'm like really working strategically, on shifting my circle and being in the room and at the table with, people who think different, I'm realizing that what we've been hearing and people are telling us what to do, we really should be doing, because this is what people who are achieving their goals, not making excuses, running multi-million-dollar industries, living, fulfilled and helping other people and changing lives. And, and these are the things that I want to do. I want to be rich and successful. I want to, be financially freer, debt free, just live a life of purpose and meaning and change people's lives. And so in order to do that, we really have to like take heed to what we're being told to do. We're being told to get the knowledge. We're being told to do the work, right? And so I have just been on this inner journey of doing things differently and making sure that the people that I'm around, whether they're my clients or my family or friends, that they're doing the same thing, right? Because social media is crazy. Like, social media is great, but you guys, monitor your time here. Like, really monitor your time. Like, think about, they have on our phones now, and even just in apps where you can see how much time per day or per week that you're on, social media. And about 3 weeks ago, I looked at how much time I was spending. I said, what in the hell? That is like, really? I was on social media for 3 hours in one day? What can I get accomplished? How many phone calls can I make? What can be done? So I've been like really, conscious of how and where I'm spending my time and who I'm spending my time with. And so I've been reading. I have been reading. I have been making phone calls. Matter of fact, that reminds me of a phone call I need to make right now. I'm supposed to make that phone call today. Got caught up. Definitely calling first thing in the morning. It's a little fear there. It's a little fear. The unknown. That's probably why I haven't tapped into it. But I'm definitely calling that person tomorrow. Someone introduced me to someone that, can help me put some things together. So I'm definitely going to call them tomorrow. But anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys about doing the work. It's so crazy. I present so many different types of opportunities to people, or, we see these different opportunities and we don't take advantage of them, because it probably looks like work. It's probably some sort of investment. It's probably, something that makes us uncomfortable, and we don't take action. Right. And so we gotta stop. We really have to do what we have heard before. All of us are on social media. We hear from people, who have been there, done that, and who are walking the walk, and, and whoever that is for you, take heed, follow the directions, do the work. It trumps everything. So of you guys, I just wanted to just remind you guys to do the work. Read the books, study the habits of those who are living, in walking in purpose. And, success is different for everybody. So I'm not going to say necessarily successful, but who have really mastered themselves individually and who are just killing it the way they want to, just killing it in their own way. Follow suit. Take heed to what's being told for you to do the work. Okay, do the work. So who's on here with me? Hello, say hello to me, you guys. I just came on and I just started talking. I meant to say hello to you guys first. I just started talking because I just been like, I don't know. I'm going to Vegas this weekend. Say hello if you're on. To go to, if you're going to Abrielle's event, say Epic, right? Key in hashtag EpicCon. Abrielle Franks is hosting her, I don't know what year this is for her, but she's hosting her conference in Las Vegas at the same venue that I hosted my Release the Chains conference or revenue retreat in August. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful venue. Gorgeous venue. Hello. Thank you guys for saying hello. So do you guys agree with me if you're just coming on, or if you heard a little bit what I was saying about doing the work, right? How important it is, and how that's the changing factor in everything in your life, in your relationships, in your business. Is all about doing the work, right? Doing the work. So I just, oh my God, we gotta be more mindful of where we're spending our time and how we're wasting it. And I'm not saying Facebook and social media to get off of it. No, you better use it. You better use it to your advantage. You better come on here. But all news, all these articles that we're sharing and reading, that stuff is so fake and one-sided. It's so fake and just one-sided. It's just ridiculous. So read some books. Like literally, whether it's audio books or something, put some knowledge into your membrane every single day so that you're continually growing yourself and mastering yourself every single day. So I'm not going to come on here and preach to y'all. I really want to have a discussion with you guys and see what you guys thought about, doing the work, and the difference that it makes for those of you who are doing the work and putting the work in. It makes a huge difference in the trajectory and the pivoting of your life and the transformation that you'll have in your life by just simply putting the work in. We could talk about all this stuff all day long, but until we start actually taking action, Okay, there we won't see any results. So true. I meant to follow up with you from the Mayflower event. Oh yay, definitely follow up with me for sure. You have to. Yep, you have to. You have to. It's so funny because I was talking to Anita preaching, Paula, girl, bye. Bye, Paula. I'm not even gonna talk to you right now, Miss Paula. And you know why. You know I love you to death, though. But yes, you do need some preaching. But the preaching ain't gonna do nothing until you take action. It ain't gonna mean nothing until you take action. But I was talking to a girlfriend today, a really good friend of mine. I've known her for a very long time, over 18 years since moving here to Virginia. And I was, sharing with her, she was looking into getting a business coach. And, I was just giving her the breakdown. And I was telling her, hey, you don't want to spend the money on a business coach if you're not going to do the work. You don't want to spend thousands of dollars investing in someone that can give you the knowledge to, make your business and brand better. I said, the thing about having a business coach is you want to make sure that you do what they tell you to do, because they obviously know what they're doing, right? Because they're speaking from experience, they're speaking from know-how, they're speaking from education, they're speaking from results. And so I said, so if your mind isn't right, mentally, within yourself, spiritually, emotionally, and all that stuff, don't get a different type of coach, or be ready to do the work. You have to be ready to do the work. Thank you, Stephen, so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. You have to be willing and able, because when you do, that's when you'll see change. So you do have to release those chains. And you have to work on that on yourself. Or of course, there's books. I cannot, you guys, I'm reading like a book a week now. I'm reading a book a week, and personal development, business development, just for fun, because it's taking me away from social media and the mess, especially, it's just been crazy. So many things have been happening, and I'm like, I gotta step away and work on me again, and work on Ari again, because I'm shifting. There's some things going on, and we all feel it within our own selves. Like we feel it, like we know. And so as you're feeling that shift, that means there's some change coming, but you gotta change too. Right? You got to change as well. My book is coming out next week. Awesome. Good. I'm happy for you. That's a good thing. Oh, its title is Success Pills. I love it. I love it. Good. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes, Cynthia Davis, shifting, honey. There is definitely a shift going on. I've been hearing that word a lot. People say they've been hearing it at church. The word's been coming up for them. Like when I'm reading, I keep seeing the word shift just in normal sentences, and those are signs for me that things are definitely shifting. I know it. I feel it. Everything has shifted in my life. Everything. My son is even shifting in his own little 11-year-old self. He's becoming a man, and he's just really coming into himself. So there's a lot of shifting going on, and we have to shift with it. We have to be open to, getting uncomfortable and doing things different. And for me, that's getting back to what I used to do. And that was reading and taking time out for Ari and taking time out for my family, and, just really focusing on just my inner being, and mastering myself, because it's like, from just the people that I've been knowing and hanging around with, I mean, that's why they're super successful, because they've mastered themselves. And mastering themselves, again, is being more conscious, being mindful, being aware, taking action, doing the work, taking the risk, right? All of this stuff. Anita says, I am so there. I feel a major shift. I'm glad, Anita. Well, I hope that you're shifting right along with it. And that shift means you got to pivot. That means you got to do things differently. And I learned this from my mentor, Paul Brunson. He always talks about those pivotal moments. And when you're at that pivotal moment, it's kind of like you're at a crossroad. What are you going to do? You better do something different. Because if you keep doing the same thing you've been doing, then you get the same results. There's people I know that have been in the same position, ain't moved, doing the same thing, and if that works for them, that's cool. But I think for us as individuals, we're supposed to grow. We're supposed to grow spiritually, and we're supposed to grow mentally and physically. I think, I think that's living. I think that's living. And so I've just been like, yes. And I've just been taking some time. I canceled one of my vacations because I'm like, you know what? I just want to just take some time and just, just work on me and get into the self-mastery so I can just really just be better all around for myself, for my family, and for everybody else. Reading and journaling are, yes, this sure is. Sure is. And again, I used to read all the time. You go in it's my son's school, because I used to homeschool him, but it's really our library. I have tons and tons of books. I had to keep buying bookshelves to add books. I used to read all the time, but the last 2 years I stopped because I've been hustling. I've been grinding. I've been working. I've been traveling. I've been, putting in the work. But now I was like, hold on. Let me go back to what got me here, right? And that's learning and growing, right? So, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Doing a lot of work now, totally different path, but I'm ready and excited about what God has for me. Awesome, Anita. I love that. Yes. I love audiobooks. You know what? Audiobooks put me to sleep. Let me show y'all something really quick. So right now I'm in my bed. So of course I keep a book with me. So this is the book I was saying that I'm reading. Thanks to Haki and me. This book right here, y'all, this book is really good because it's about the hidden DNA of Amazon, Apple, Facebook, and Google. These are all the top 4 companies in the world. These companies have shaped the way we interact with each other, we communicate, the way we do business. And so I want to know their DNA. I want to get into the mind frame of Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, and all of these people who have created this platform that I'm on with you now to make friends, to do business, e-commerce. I want to get into that. This is why I'm so happy that I have a relationship with Stedman Graham. He and I are hosting an event in Atlanta in October 31st, a 1-day intensive. It's going to be a full day intensive. This man, he has Stedman Graham. Yes, he's not just Oprah's freaking boyfriend. He is her business partner. Come on now. Those of you who are in a relationship, come on now. Who do you go to first? Who gives you advice? Your man. Who helped? Come on now. That man is super. He's worth over $10 million himself. He got it going on. But the things that I'm reading, I'm like, wow, he says the same thing. So it's just like, I'm shit. So anyway, this book, but what I discovered is, because sometimes in the middle of the night, my husband may be sleeping. It's 3:00 in the morning, and I get this little light. Y'all, let me tell you something about this light. You could clip it on to your book and you just read. I bought this for my son, right? Because he used to sneak, he had a flashlight and he would be under his blanket with the flashlight reading. So I bought this for him. And he came in here and he saw me reading late at night, yes. And he said, Mom, you're waking Dad up. Let me get you my light. Why haven't I given this back to him? He got his flashlight and I got this now. So I got to go back to IKEA. Where else do they sell these at, y'all? I got to go back to IKEA and get like 2 more of these. One for my son and 2 for me. One for downstairs in the living room and one for my bedroom. But this thing is a blessing because you don't have to hold the pages. You got the light. My husband could be asleep and I'm reading, getting the knowledge, getting the information. I'm telling y'all, there's no reason why any of us should be broke, struggling, and not having the information to succeed. There's no reason why. It's out there. It's out there. So anyway, this is the current book I'm reading this week. I'll be finished with this book probably by Monday or Tuesday, and I'll move on to the next book. So yes. IKEA, yeah. Audiobook. Ooh, audiobooks put me to sleep, child. I can't do it. I be so bored. I can't follow. Now, the only time I can do an audiobook is if I'm driving and I'm in the car. But if I'm like laying, a lot of people do audiobooks at home. Do you do that, Anita? Girl, I can't. I get so bored. Oh my God, I'm ready to fall asleep. But I could do audiobooks in the car because I kind of feel like they're podcasts. But I actually prefer to do podcasts in the car because it's more conversational. It keeps me going, when I'm not, Abby, yep, driving, yeah. When I'm not bumping my trap music, my R&B, whatever, I definitely like the podcast when I'm driving, but I cannot do them audiobooks. I can't. Only when traveling or in the car. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can't, But there's nothing like a good old book, though, y'all. It's nothing like a good old reading. Take your time and just read. Because, see, I like to highlight. Look, I'm serious. I'm in my bed. This stuff is on my bed. We got a super big king size bed. So I have my little side. And I literally have these things because I'm highlighting in my book. I would show y'all my side, but it's not. And my bed's not made right now. Do y'all make y'all bed every day? I know some people do. I don't. And my husband ain't made a bed his whole life. So my bed is not made right now. But anyway, she said nothing like an old-fashioned hardcover. Girl, you are not lying. I'm telling you. I have went and just bought all kind of books. If you guys want some really good books, follow Haki Ami, Hakiammi. He is one of my friends. He's always sharing good. He sells books, and I'd rather buy them from him than Barnes and Nobles and Amazon. He has books like anything, and he has great books. So whenever he posts a book, and he posts them like every day, I'm like, let me get that book. Let me get that book, and I'll just cash app him. He'll ship it to me, you know. And so I got all these books that I got from him that I need to read, and just other places as well. Of course, when I go to conferences, I'll pick up books and read other people's books and things like that to learn. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, there ain't no reason why we should be stuck mentally, physically, unless it's some sort of trauma going on. Even with that, you know, there's plenty of psychologists and therapists who have written books that can assist us to help us shift. Y'all hear me? So there is no reason. You so real. I love it. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you this bed. I'm not gonna do it. Nope. Not right there. Y'all think I'm messy, and it's not really even that bad. It's just the bed's not made, and I have all my book stuff on here. Yeah, my nightstand. My nightstand is too far. It's too far. It's close to my bed, but it's too far. So I just put everything right on the side of my bed. And then if I do make my bed in the morning, then I throw everything on the nightstand. But right now, because I've been like so deep in reading, like tonight, I'm gonna read. Like I was planning on coming home and watching the Beyonce documentary, but I was like, bump that. Even though it's very inspirational and we all love B. But I was like, I want to read. I want to get this knowledge. You know, I'm shifting, and it's up level season for me right now. People like, you already up. No, we always have room to grow. We never arrive, right, Abby? We never arrive. We always should be growing. We always should be, you know, transcending and transforming, you know, in all parts of us. You know, none of us never arrive. Okay, nobody. I don't care who you are. Nobody ever arrives. Change how you think, change how you live. Absolutely. Yes. I need to set up my nightstand. It's a mess, girl. Trust me. My nightstand is clean right now because everything is on the bed. But as soon as I make this bed, it's a different story. But I just wanted to come on here, you guys. I love you guys for watching. I love you guys for, you know, everything. Like Facebook, social media, Instagram is such a blessing to me because I've met so many amazing people like you guys. And it's just cool. I love reading your posts. I love, you know, I think we definitely need social media. It's a great platform. But just be mindful of the time, the wasted time that you're putting here. Make sure that when you're using this, it's meaningful, it's purposeful, you know, that's beneficial to you and other people. And then get the fuck off. Move on, right? Go change the world. Go call somebody, you know, go do something. Go do something for you, and, you know, work on mastering yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, just come on and get the fuck off. Don't spend all your time here. It is very addictive, you know. And I told my husband, like, you're addicted to social media. I said, I could either be addicted to this or something else, boo. Which one? Which one you want me to be addicted to, right? But it is, and so I had to do some shifting. And since then, things have shifted in my life. I've attracted new relationships. I've attracted money. Like, I've been working on visualizations, and I'm like, it's crazy because one night I got into meditation, and I just started visualizing this certain amount of money in my bank account. Like I just had this vision, and I woke up the next morning and literally made over $1,000 overnight. I was like, okay, hold up. I need to do more of this visualization and more meditation and more, positive thinking and I had to get back to me, y'all, because I was just hustling. I was just grinding. And I was like, okay, life got to be way more than just this. It's got to be way more than just this, right? So I had to like really start tuning in. Yeah, mindful manifestation. And I woke up, I was like, oh, let me find out. And then I have on my dry erase board in my office, I have this number, right? Of course, it's in the millions, 8-figure number that I have written down, and it's a good number. It's a number that I keep seeing in my bank account. I'm gonna, how you log into your bank account, you see what's cleared, and you check your balance or whatever. And one day I'm gonna look into my bank account, and I'm gonna see that, right? Well, it's funny because that number has been on my dry erase board for about, I don't know. As an estimate, I would say 7 months, 6 months, I don't know. And so, but it wasn't the 8-figure number, but it was the 5-figure number, the first two, right? The first 2 numbers was in my bank account. At that given time, I said, let me tell you about the power of visualization and manifestation and meditation, honey. Let me tell you. I was like, okay, I got to keep mastering myself. I got to keep working on myself because things are shifting. You can't just be grinding and working and hustling all the time, y'all. You can't. People who are successful, they work hard. They put the work in because work trumps everything. But it can't just be about that. You understand what I'm saying? It's about, again, I'm going to keep saying this, you guys, mastering ourselves. Okay, mastering ourselves so that we can manifest what we want in our lives. Okay, I'm telling y'all. The way I visualize is called headline. Tell me about that. Headline visualize. What you mean by that, honey? I want to hear about that, Cynthia. Explain. I want to hear that. Oh, I like that. There's nothing like a walk at night. Oh, shoot, I wish. I'm too scared to walk around where I live. There ain't no lights around here. I live out in the woods. I don't know. I would have to take my strap. I may shoot somebody by mistake. I don't know. That's a little too risky. Cynthia says they are deep into their spirituality. They are deep. Yes, they are. You're right. I know what you're talking about. People who are super successful. What do you mean by headline visualize? I would love to hear what that means. I love that. I would love to hear you expound on that because I like that terminology. Visualize your name on a headline or a newspaper. Got it. Or that's your visualization. I got it. I love that. I love it. Okay, I get it now. Perfect. And I'm like that too. It's certain the way I do things is like, because see, manifestation is really about a feeling. The way I've learned it, the way that I do it, it's like a feeling. So for me, it's not about necessarily the external stuff, that we want to bring into us, not necessarily, but we want to feel. For me, I want to feel a certain type of way. Like I want to feel good. I want to feel happy. I want to feel, loved. I want to feel like I'm giving love. I want to feel, complete and fulfilled. Like these are feelings that I want to feel my ass in a Lamborghini, truck. SUV, right? Like I'm gonna feel my ass in a Lamborghini SUV, right? So that's a feeling, right? So that's how I do my visualization. Like, how do I want to feel? Like, how would I feel when I log into my bank and I see that 8-figure number? Like, how is that gonna make me feel? So that's how I do my visualizations and meditations and things like that, because I want to have those types of feelings forever. Like when I first, just on Monday. So Monday, I just closed a 5-figure deal, and I don't even have to do a lot of work for it. Like I'm literally putting it out to subcontractors. I'm just negotiating the deal. You know what I'm saying? And the way that I felt to do that. I want to feel like that more often. My whole week has been bomb. I've been like, yes, oh, yes. Like all week has been the bomb because of the way it made me feel. So that's a way that I do it too, you know. And then of course I visualize the numbers, you know, but I visualize how it's going to make me feel, right? Knowing that I could just, you know, okay, babe, come on, let's go to Greece next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go. Let's book our flights. Let's, you know, take some, you know, do what we gotta do and go to Greece next week. Yeah. So it's that feeling. Yeah. Anissa says, yes, yes. I know you know about that, boo. I see your posts. I know you know about that manifestation. I know you know. Headline, yes. Everybody likes that, Cynthia. Your headline visually. I see your name in headlines. I love it. I'm grateful to have you in my life. Oh, Paula, thank you, babe. Likewise, honey. Likewise. Likewise. Feelings get the blessings. Yes, they do. It's a feeling. That's what people don't understand. It's all about a feeling, you know. It's a feeling. Like love is a feeling, fear is a feeling, you know. All of that stuff is a feeling. So that's what I do. And again, it's just man, it's changed my life. I've been these pivots, these shifts, these things I've been attracting. Everything has just been shifting, you know, because I had, even though, you know, you never know, not to say that I had been going through things, but I was, you know, like I was really going through things, but it was internal stuff. But when you're going through something internally, it reflects in your outer world, you know what I'm saying? And so I didn't know what it was. And I realized after, again, talking to one of my mentors, that it was because I was freaking hustling. I was, you know, working like super hard. I was like getting it in, you know. And even though I was reaching my financial goals, you know, other things were falling apart. You get what I'm saying? Like other things internally and, you know, some relationships and things like that, you know, were kind of falling apart because I wasn't putting much attention to those things myself and in certain relationships. And I realized, okay, this ain't cool. I got all this money. I did these things. I have accomplished these great things. And, you know, I purchased my dream car and, you know, and I've done these things and, you know, all of these things. I live in a great home, you know, and, you know, these things are great. I have a great husband, a great children, but I just don't feel right, you know, and it was because I wasn't working enough on myself. I hadn't done enough of that. And it's not just self-love, because I think I have a lot of self-love. It's the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? It's the rest of it. And so that's why I wanted to come on here and just share this with you guys. I didn't know where this conversation was going to go, and I never do. I don't, you know, necessarily plan these things. I just like to converse with you guys and just see where it goes. But hopefully you take away something from this tonight, you know, to work on mastering yourself. That's why I'm hosting this workshop with Stedman. He's going to talk for 2.5 hours. And Stedman Graham, Oprah Winfrey's business partner, life partner, is phenomenal, super, super smart. I'm going to share some more videos of him when he spoke at my last event, Release the Chains. But it's going to be phenomenal. We're just going to really be digging a lot more deeper into ourselves, because that's where all success lives, starts, and ends with ourselves. You hear me? So it's going to be really, really, really good. But of course, tapping into some business strategy and growth strategies as well, too. So yes, you're welcome, Crystal. You are very, very welcome. So as I'm shifting, hopefully you guys will be shifting with me. And again, I'm grateful to all my Facebook friends. I may not like and comment all the time, but I'm watching. I feel like I know y'all. I feel like we're family, like we went to school together or something. And of course, some of you guys I do know. I've worked with a lot of my clients are here on this thread, and thank you guys. But again, I'm just so grateful. I'm just grateful. Just that's all I can say. And we have to wake up and move and walk in gratitude every day, especially that's how you attract more, you know, that's how you attract more. So Thank you guys. Thank you, Nikki. So I'll see y'all soon. So glad I caught you my first time. I know I don't do a lot of Facebook lives, but I just felt led to come on here. My spirit said, go on before you take off your clothes and get in this bed and start reading. And I just felt like coming on. I was going to come on and talk about something else, but it was more business related. But I was like, I just don't feel like it. I really just think that I need to remind my friends here on social media to master ourselves, okay? Continue to work on ourselves and continue to shift as we're shifting. Continue to, step outside of who we are. Continue to do the work. Do all the work to work on our businesses, the work to work on ourselves, the work to work on our relationships, the work to work on our families, the work on building generational wealth within our families, to work on breaking generational curses, the work on releasing the chains, all of that stuff. We need to continue to do that. We have to do it. It's a must. We can't skip it. We can't move past it. We can't say, I'll wait. We can't continue to make excuses. You understand what I'm saying? We cannot continue to make anything that you come up with as to a reason why you didn't do something is an excuse. Like I mentioned earlier, I was supposed to call somebody who is waiting for me to call them that can help me with my film stuff. You get what I'm saying? And I haven't done it. And the only excuses I can say is I was too busy today. No, I could have made time. You understand what I'm saying? That's an excuse. I was too busy. No, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. So I am definitely going to be making that phone call. I don't care if I'm making it and I ain't brushed my teeth yet. Listen, I'm going to call that person first thing in the morning. Because I know that it can really shift some things in my life. So yes. All right. Well, thank you guys. Good night. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.